Welcome to ALTM, and this is the show's 4th successful year, and welcome to the inaugural ALTM Ultratravel Forum.
So many people here, it must suggest to me the luxury travel business is back in business, because last year was a particularly difficult year, I think, for the luxury travel business. If you think you've seen Chinese tourism abroad now, well, you haven't seen anything yet. Focus on emerging Asia. You don't really have any other choice.
I'm focusing on the Chinese market, so only on the Chinese clients traveling to Europe. So the topic of the conference at the opening show was really interesting to me.
Helmut Hennig, the chairman of Jepsen, explained to us that in 2002 they sold 40 Porsche cars in China. Last year in 2009 they sold over 3,500 units of Porsche. Everybody's talking about getting in, everybody's talking about getting into China, but the most successful people got in 10 years ago or more.
How do you explain your product to an emerging luxury market?
In luxury, one of our key priorities is to make that customer experience as easy as possible and also as fantastical as it possibly can.
Imagining if you get your marketing, your messages right, you are marketing to such a huge audience and your return on investment is really high.
Chinese likes to travel with friends. And whether they're colleagues or friends or schoolmates or classmates, we like to travel with small groups.
Having new experiences, this also aligns to the way the Chinese pattern will travel. So people would like to experience something new. They want to return home and say, I tried this, I tried that, I tried this.
After SARS, I remember talking about pent-up demand going out into Phuket. I mean, the pent-up demand for overseas travel from here is on the back of 70 years of not being able to travel. So there's all that learning taking place in a very short period of time.
I think the Chinese customer initially will travel with brands. They'll stay in hotel brands that they know give luxury, and they'll do it on a consistent basis.
Even though we don't want to diminish the experience of being in China, when you visit China, you don't want to visit London. But to be able to communicate is very empowering.
Whatever you have acquired, abroad, that when you come into this market, you actually have to erase almost everything and start from scratch, because you start where the consumer is at.
We have to remember we're talking about top premium travelers. This is the high end. They don't have the time to spend doing all that research, and they might ask personal assistants or all the people, but in the end they want to go to the expert and the expert do it all for them.
We don't have that connection, with that personal connection or expertise or the trust given to the customers. So that's why this industry is almost a blank space. We're the travel agents who can come into China and get that business going. The market is so huge.
Thank you very much indeed to the panel. That was a long one. And thank you all for being a very attentive and stimulating audience. I hope this has worked for you. Thank you very much indeed.
The conference at the beginning was very insightful, gave us certainly a few valuable learnings that we'll be taking back and including in our sales and marketing plans for the region in the future.
There is a lot more about Asia that we don't know. The only way we're going to learn is if we do things like the Ultratravel Forum, which you did for us. That is how you teach. I greatly appreciated the forum, and I'm hoping we can have more discussions like that in years to come.